Hi, welcome to my channel. So today onwards, I'm going to start a .NET full stack development course from my YouTube channel. Whole intention is to share this course freely on YouTube, and let's learn together and grow together. That's my intention behind it. So today onwards, I'm going to start on a .NET full stack, starting before backend or Azure services. I want to start from front end. That is, I will include Angular as well, and my course content looks like this. So I wanted to build the production ready application from scratch using .NET. We are going to use Visual Studio, and we are going to use Visual Studio IDE and VS Code. VS Code is open source. Visual Studio 2022 latest version I'm going to use. So for sampling, I can show we are going to build like this. So this is my backend. So built on .NET Core. Let me run this. This is why I want to showcase a demo of an app what we are going to develop on a weekly basis. So I don't want to teach only theory. I want all of us to learn and do, and on a weekly basis, let's learn by doing the application build so that we will be on the same page and we will learn and grow together. So we will upskill ourselves basically by weekly. It's not like a concept telling. So this is my API. So I here I use .NET Core. There I have implemented login mechanism and using better JWT authentication, routing. So this is Swagger UI. Okay, and my front end I have built using Angular latest version. So we can run using, let's run it using npm run start command. That is ngserve. And backend also yeah, already we ran, right? So let's try to build this and launch it in the server. Okay, so let's see this in our browser. So you see, we are at this live. So I will paste over here. So let me launch it. Select OK. I think no products available. Let me get highlights right out. I have removed authorized attribute. Yeah, we should be getting it. Yeah, excellent. So we should be. So I am. So this is. I just want to show you a demo of applications that we are going to build. That is, see here. This is Angular front end where we can see uh, items we would like to add, like a cart style. We would like to add to cart. That all functionalities we are going to develop on screen and add to cart. We can add a navigation bar, and we are currently rendering the response of backend. So this backend response we are rendering to Angular pages. A lot of we can still. This is a sample POC I'm doing. I'm showcasing it here. There is still a lot of development is pending, login screen, and sure implementing all other facilities, navigation bar, and adding to the cart. All those we are going to develop once we progress. So currently the authentication also I have implemented. If you see, there is a token authentication. We will like currently I have switched off because to showcase to you, uh, we can simply write down authorized attribute and we can uh, force user to have the token so that valid users only will be having access to this page, right? That is the purpose of login. So this is about a sample demo application. But I going to cover from today is the first week we are going to cover HTML and CSS. So slowly we will create the login page from here and we will start go to C sharp. We will cover the .NET Core, OOPS concepts, and we build the CRUD APIs like adding the item to the cart, like I showed here, adding, deleting, updating, adding as admin login, user login, all those we are going to implement in phase two. Phase one, we will build the login page, and phase three will be interacting with the database. Phase four, we will be connecting middleware. We will implement custom middleware to handle the exceptions, logging. We will implement the logging and security. Like I said, you token authentication. So valid users only will be able to log into our site. So we want to build this site as so my our intention is we will build this site from scratch and we will make this site available to the end users. So we as developers, we are going to implement this application and provide the features of authentication, adding CRUD operations, create, read, update, delete. All these things we are going to do weekly by learning the concept and implementing it by project. And I will also have the routing, Angular routing, API integration, right? So all this I'm going to cover Rxjs. So state management, right? DevOps, all those things I'm going to cover. So today, first day, as part of first day, I'm going to quickly start with the HTML. So uh, that is where our uh, course begin with. So I'm closing this existing application. We are not, sorry, let me stop this breakpoint. Yeah. Let's close this. Let's go to visuals. So welcome back. So my main so our let's now we will start with the HTML and CSS. So today, 18th February, we are going to understand HTML and CSS. As the week progresses, we will learn together any any issues also we will learn to fix together, and I encourage you to participate daily in this course. Mm, okay, let's begin with Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code, where we will that ID we use for building. Let's take this ID. Okay, Visual Studio Code. Okay, so we will let's start with let's close this. Let's create a folder saying file. I will go to command prompt. Uh, there I will switch to the folder. Okay. So from here, I will just give dir cd. I go to create. Not this. Let's wait for some time. Um, C drive only. Here we have source. Cd repos. So I want to create a folder here. That is inside this path, or else you can also create your own folder. Um, okay, you can create your own folder by liking md feb 2026. Okay, and cd feb 2026. So I will like to open Visual Studio from here. It will open Visual Studio Code. Let's close the command prompt. Close the existing window here. we are at the 2026 folder. Now I am going to create my first HTML page. That is first page dot HTML. Okay. Here we have a beautiful feature. Uh, just you can easily enter HTML5. This option IntelliSense is there. You can simply double click on this. It will generate the entire structure for us, or you can even type exclamatory mark. It will also generate the structure for us. So what is HTML? HTML is nothing but hypertext markup language. So it is like browsers will understand. We have Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, or Edge browser. Edge browsers will understand HTML, and then they can understand CSS, and they have JavaScript engine. So it is nothing but a DOM object tree, document object model. That means this is nothing but a document. On the top of itself, you can see HTML doc type is a document, and head it will HTML is the root tag where everything will be residing. So everything, whatever you write, it is inside root HTML, and head is for like a header. Head is for mainly links, adding the title, adding the CSS to add those links we make use of, and body is the content that is visible in the UI. It is a metadata. So actual body, whatever we write it over here, that will be visible in the UI browser, right? So these three tags, doc, HTML, and head. So now we can simply write, say we have tags like H3. My application, I can simply say my application, and here we have div tag, and we can have paragraph tag saying hi, welcome to application development full stack. Okay, so anything you can write it down, and I can save, and I have go live option here, and I can simply click on it. It will start automatically, and it will run the page. So we can see this. This is a heading. This is the content, right? So this is a HTML page we normally see. So yeah, HTML, basically doc type is nothing but document, I said, right? HTML is a root element where everything will be reside. So we traditionally we used to build like this. Now I wanted to, as part of the course content, what is that I want to cover semantic structures. Okay, let's take semantic structures are forms. Okay, these two we will say. What are the semantic tags we have? We have like, so I wanted to build a form. So how we can build, I can say form, right? It will have opening and close tag. I can have label, right? Which will uh, which is having user ID, username, okay, and it will accept type. Input type should be uh, text. Placeholder is, so your, let's say I think better we can use user ID as a email. So I can change it to email type. Placeholder, enter your email. Okay, this is one label, and you can have another, this thing, whole thing I want to cover it inside div. Okay, another div I want to showcase another label and input. that is password, right? Input type will be password. Enter your password. And I will have div with two buttons. Button type equal to submit, right? And button name will be login. And another button I will have type equal to sign up, button only, button with sign up. Okay, so this looks okay. So let's try to save this and try to run it. See, we can see user ID and password. User ID is saying to enter the email and password is okay. But uh, this is everything written inside div tag is nowadays browsers will understand for SEO, search engine optimization, everything earlier I said document object tree, DOM object tree, right? So browsers will logically identify that this is a form, login form. So instead of everything writing inside devs, we have come up with a logical grouping of elements because these are nothing but HTML elements, right? These elements can be logically grouped. So how we can do? We can have inside body, right? We can have main. This is a semantic structure elements, and we will have header, right? Header will have a H2 element saying my application, and it will have a horizontal row, right? This is header, and we will have, sorry, I think main will be having inside a header. After header, we will have main tag. There we will have section, right? This section logically grouping about form. This section is about what? It is about login. So this is the form. Inside the form, we will have two elements, label and input type. Input type will be email and placeholder is enter your email. All right. And in the label, we will give user email. And so here we can, this all these two elements, we can keep native, right? And we still can have footer. So here it will have footer. Footer, I can have is div to show all rights like at the rate 2026 all rights reserved. Okay, this is footer. In the main section, in the user, we will have user in two elements, user email and user ID, and here also we can have horizontal row and After div, we can have another div with the label and input, right? It will have a password, type is password, we have IntelliSense password, okay? And this form will contain button. Two buttons we need. Button type equal to submit form. Submit, we are going to submit in case of success. And we are going to register, type equal to, we have button, normal button with register. Okay, or sign up. All right. So these two elements also I want to keep it inside a div. Yeah. And okay, this way, this structure is more, uh, it is more meaningful. So browsers can easily understand. So what is the purpose of semantic keys? It is more meaningful and browsers can easily logically identify them. This is the section. Uh, we have another talk like article, navbar. We can navbar for navigation links. This is for header. This is a footer. Every web page will have header and a footer and the content, right? So this way it is more meaningful and browsers can easily logically identify them instead of some div like that. So let's see this thing in our page. See, this is how it is currently looking like. Let's have a break tag is here. Okay, and here also I want to have a break tag. Okay, so this way, okay, these two buttons also very clumsy. Okay, so this is today's we learned about. In the next lecture, we are going to cover CSS where we can apply the styles and make this UI better, make this UI more advanced so that it will have a best look. And so that is it for today. We are covered about HTML, semantic, and forms. Forms will be to submit entire form. To call the backend API, we will have the form tag where we can call the form action. We have form action tag HTML, where we can call the method. Then we can so that all those topics I am going to cover it in the next lesson. Stay tuned. Until then, you just go through this and keep supporting me. If any bugs identified, I will correct it in the following lecture. Same time, we will meet tomorrow. Tomorrow. Until then, thank you so much. Tomorrow I will cover Flexbox responsive design and static login. Okay, and dashboard UI with the navigation bars and more other content with the CSS styles. So it will look like a industry level application. So that's it for today. Thank you.